Josh Banks inside the Cub Cave for some Tuesday night hoops. Logan Toms and the Lucas Cubs look to avenge a loss on Saturday. The Willard Flashes as they welcome in Garrett Hotz and the Clear Fork Colts for what should be an absolutely astounding non-conference matchup. We're going to be inside Lucas High School, live and free on the OH Report, and it's coming at you next.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Travis Big League Berardi every other Wednesday for my Country Roads rankings, the top 5 girls and boys small school basketball squads right here in the area.
Exclusively on The Joe Show.
Josh Banks alongside Hall of Famer Joe Baylaw inside the Cub Cave, where Logan Toms has some unfinished business here at home. You see the stat right now inside this Mechanics Bank pregame show. He's 22 points away from becoming the all-time leading scorer in Lucas history, and he's going to look to do that here tonight against Garrett Hotz and the visiting Clear Fork Colts. Logan Nicewater, the current leading scorer, 1,335. Tom sitting at 13-14. The way he's been playing the last couple games, Coach, 22 shouldn't be much of an issue for him and the way he's played all year so far. So let's go ahead.
Yeah, he's had a tremendous career here at Lucas, and it's been a key cog not just this year but from the last several years. And it's exciting to see a young player like this have an opportunity to have a really special night.
Just recently eclipsed 1,000 points, but we're going to go ahead and pull up those visiting Clear Fork Colts and take a look at their team spotlight. led by head coach Tim Bradford. 8-10 on the year, 4-8 in the MOAC, a very difficult MOAC with the likes of River Valley, Shelby, Pleasant, all top-notch teams this year. Averaging 55 points a game, giving up 59.2, so struggling a little bit on the defensive side of things, giving up almost 60 a game. But this isn't a Lucas team that wants to come out and put up 60 or 70 on you. They want to beat you with defense.
Yeah, I mean, Clear Fork at 8-10 with 4 games left, they got a chance to get it at 500 before the end of the regular season, which would be a goal that I think Coach Bradford probably talked to his team about. I mean, when you come here to Lucas into the Cub Cave, you know that it's going to be physical and they're going to guard you. So, number one, it's going to be interesting to see how does Clear Fork handle that pressure, and then also the pace of the game. Although Lucas is not afraid to take advantage of transition opportunities, they're maybe not as a fast-paced team as as Clear Fork would like to be. So a little bit of a differentiation in styles tonight in this basketball game. And
one of the men that's going to look to lead these Clear Fork Colts to a victory here inside the Cub Cave is junior forward Garrett Hotz. Leads the team in scoring, averages almost a double-double. Not much more you can ask for. The junior stands 6'4". He's going to be a matchup nightmare down low for these Lucas Cubs.
Yeah, he's had a really nice year. Anytime you can average 16 points and be grabbing 8 rebounds, and especially playing in a league like the MOAC, proves that he's established himself as being one of the better players in the area. So it's going to be important tonight that Lucas try to do a good job of controlling him, try to limit his touches, but maybe most importantly, probably try to keep him off the offensive glass.
Absolutely, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Clear Fork Colts' keys to victory tonight. Control the glass and slow down Logan Toms. Control the glass. Lucas is a smaller team. They don't have that 6'4", 6'5" presence down low, but they're one of the better rebounding teams in the area. Clear Fork's going to have to dominate the glass tonight and slow down Logan Toms.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas maybe has never been the biggest team, but they're one of the toughest-minded teams, which makes them a really good rebounding basketball team. And as we mentioned, Logan Toms has been playing really, really well. And when he plays well, it seems like the Cubs play well. So being able to control him tonight is going to be a big key for the Clear Fork Colts.
And on that note, let's flip things over. As you see the MOAC standings, Shelby kind of runs away with the league. They already clinched the league, 13-0 in league play. But a very, very good MOAC this year. Pleasant, Marion Harding, River Valley, Gallion at 6-7 has a great year in the MOAC under a new head coach. So it's a hard league. It's always been a difficult league. You coached in it. It's always been a difficult league to win. And they've done a good job of competing where they needed to compete against the teams that they had a chance against.
Yeah, I mean, anytime in a league when you're playing home and away, it always makes the league really challenging. So Clear Fork's kind of been up and down. I mean, they lost 4 in a row until they went on the road and defeated Highland by 15. So now they're going to try to put together another string here before they get into tournament play.
And we're going to go ahead and flip things over. Take a look at those home-standing Lucas Cubs who are looking to avenge their most recent loss at the hands of Max Dawson and the Willard Crimson Flashes, one of the better teams in that brutal Division II bracket. Well, they come in at 14-4, 9-0 in conference, average 62.5, give up 45. They shoot 55% from 2, under 30% from 3, and 61% from the stripe.
Well, you look at their 4 losses. They lost at Gallion, I think, when Logan Toms got hurt. They lost at Crawford, lost at Crestview. And then they play a very good Willard team down here just the other night. So they played a quality schedule. And as we've mentioned earlier several times, Lucas is a team that can really compete.
And it's on the back of this young man right here, our player spotlight tonight. None other than that young man looking to make history tonight. Senior number 2 guard, Logan Toms, 17.5 points a game, 4.5 assists, 2.5 steals, 18-5-3 essentially. what more can you ask for as an all-around basketball player from Coach Eisman?
I mean, he's had a tremendous senior year, has had a tremendous career here at Lucas, and is going to go down as one of the special athletes that's come through Lucas High School.
And now we're going to take a quick look at the keys to victory for the Lucas Cubs before we jump into starting lineups. Lucas coming off a very tough loss to Willard. To win tonight, this is what I feel like they're going to have to do. Control the pace and consistently shoot the ball. Lucas isn't going to shoot a lot of threes, but they're going to have to knock down the big ones. They shoot 55% from two. They're one of the better two-point shooting teams in the area. They got to continue that tonight, and they can't let Clear Fork get up and down the floor. They'll run with them, but it's what Clear Fork wants to do.
Well, you know, in seeing Lucas play, you're exactly right. They want to control the offensive pace of the game, and that's not to mean that they're going to slow it down, but they're going to be patient in the half court. But when they have advantages in transition, they have the athletes that can take it to the basket and score. And then for any team to be have success, you got to have more than one guy that makes shots. So they're going to look for that second or third scorer to be able to make some shots tonight.
So now let's go ahead, flip scripts here. Let's take a look at the starters for both teams as they're getting ready to get introduced here inside the Cub Cave. Coach Baylor, we'll take a look at them ourselves. We'll start with the visiting Clear Fork Colts. Senior guard, 5'7", number 11, Jaden Beachy. Senior guard, 6 foot, number 12, Adam Van Osdale. Junior forward, 6'3", our player spotlight, number 14, Garrett Hotz. Senior forward, 6'2", number 21, Bo Dornbeer. And senior guard, 6'1", number 15, Grant Spencer. And then for the homestanding Cubs, it's kind of been the same lineup all year since Zach Deal went out. Senior guard, our player spotlight, number 2, Logan Toms, 6'2". Senior forward, 6'3", number 5, Grayson Jackson. Senior forward, number 10, 6'3", Aiden Kohler. Senior guard, 6 foot, number 12, Gabe Porter. And junior forward, 6'4", number 23, Zach Winters, who's been very big for them this year, finishing down low and fighting for those offensive rebounds along with Aiden Kohler.
Yep, I mean, the Cubs, as you said, they start 4 seniors, so these 4 seniors have seen and understand what it takes to be successful. They've made some deep tournament runs. They've won league championships. So that senior leadership is going to be important tonight because they understand what it takes to be successful.
And most of these freshmen, the likes of Logan Toms, Aiden Kohler, these were all a part, either 8th graders or a part of that 2020 team that made it to regionals during COVID that never got a chance to play that season out.
Yeah.
So they're out for a finish their senior year. They want to get back to that regional mark where they never got a chance to show what they're capable of.
Yeah. And you know, with the tournament draw that they have, they're going to have a chance, you know, to possibly get to a district final and get a chance to go to the regional. So
the lights go dim here inside the Cub Cave.
Yeah, neat atmosphere. We got a good crowd for a Tuesday night. great student section, great atmosphere here in the Cub Cave.
I tell you what, one of the best small school atmospheres in the area is here inside the Cub Cave.
Well, when you've had success like they've had over the past 5-6 years, you know, people are going to come and watch. This community really supports their team. You know, they've developed a neat atmosphere to play, and this is a tough place to play it. Always has been.
We got ourselves here, Aaron Hines and the radio station here, and then Jake Furs here as the Mansfield News Journal for the Sports Report. We got 3 different media outlets here for this highly anticipated contest.
Yep.
This is going to be a fun one tonight. Both teams have been announced. Coach Eisman's got the guys right here in front of us gathered around him. He's getting them ready. Garrett Hotz is standing middle circle. He's ready to get things going. Aiden Caller's going to go join him. And we're about ready for some Tuesday night hoops inside Lucas High School, inside the Cub Cave. Caller, Hotz, center circled. Whistle blows. Ball's in the air. It's time for action. Ends up in the hands of Clear Fork. Dornbeer gets it to Finn Osdale. Looking to get to Hotz early. Poked away by Jackson. Back to Finn Osdale in the corner. Dornbeer, 3. An early triple for the Colts.
And Clear Fork jumps into a 2-2-1 full court, 3/4 court press. They dribbled it right to the trap area, able to get it out of it, and then going right down low.
Jackson finds Caller on a great feed.
Yep, good job of breaking it, looked up the sideline, then found a cutter to the basket in the press break.
Beachy feeds Hotz. He's fouled by Gabe Porter. Garrett Hotz is going to step to the line for 2.
We can see that already this matchup with Hotz inside could be a problem for Lucas tonight. First possession, Grayson Jackson was matched on him. Second possession here, Aiden Culler was matched on him. His size and strength is going to be a factor in this basketball game.
As he knocks down the first freebie.
And that's what the other thing is in stats. Clear Fork as a team, I think, shoots almost 70%. They're like at 69.3% for the
that
year.
They are.
Which is really good for a high school basketball team. You're around that 70% as a team.
Tom's going to get baseline himself. Gets into the corner, gets trapped, nothing doing. Jackson. Stolen away, Clear Fork possession. Beachy has it now.
Clear Fork being active on the offensive glass here.
Dornbeer with another one. He's
Yep.
2 for 2.
Same spot. And as we've many times said, one of the best ways to get a 3 is off an offensive rebound because the defense is scrambling. So again, they're showing this 2-2-1, 3/4 half-court trap.
Jackson to Winters in the corner. Poked away by Hotz. Great defense there by Garrett Hotz to poke it out of Winters' hands as he tried to go baseline.
Yep, so baseline out of bounds here. Let's see what Lucas sets up in. Looks like a little 1-4 high set. Ran Toms off of a screen.
Caller up top to Jackson. Gabe Porter with it. He's going to get all the way inside. Blocked! Dornbeer with the rejection.
Dornbeer with great help side, and that's many times where you're going to get a block shot is you're not going to get it on the man you're guarding it. You're going to get it by rotating help side, which is what Dornbeer did.
Looking to get Caller in the corner.
Yep.
Nothing doing. Gets it into Tom's down low. Yep. Tom's going to look to go to work. Gabe Porter's going to hoist the 3. Gabe Porter knocks it down. That's a big shot for Gabe to get going early.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the things Coach Eisman would like to see is, you know, some other players beside Tom's be able to step up and make some shots. And Porter makes a shot, but then gets called for a quick reach in here.
His second
foul, which is, you know, that does not help the Cubs here early in the basketball game.
as Zach Deal is going to check into the game. Dornbeer with it. Left wide open is Spencer. He can't knock it down. Hotz gets the offensive rebound. Dornbeer traveled. Another offensive rebound for Clear Fork, though.
Yep. I mean, that's something that Lucas is going to have to do a better job of here as the game continues. They're going to have to try to make sure that they're limiting Clear Fork just to one shot and not getting hurt so bad in the offensive glass.
Get past to Jackson. He's going to look to finish. Grayson Jackson's got him 2 on the board.
Nice pass over top of the press.
Again, a great job. That's the second time they've gotten a layup out of the press break. Hotz with it in the corner. Spin move, looks to get all the way. Floater, that's a tough shot. Almost knocks it down. Winters gets the board. Deal's going to bring it across. Gets it to Toms. Jackson looks to step through. Nothing
Nice
doing.
pass.
Great feed. Aiden Caller. 9-8 Cubbies lead on 3 great assists for 3 buckets.
And as we said, one of the things that that Lucas will not do is they will not panic in this game. With that experience that they've had, these players have been through a lot of different basketball games. And when you got down 8-2, you saw no panic. Now suddenly it's a 9-8 lead and a turnover.
And we're going to have a foul. Looks like that's going to go on Van Osdale, his first, team first.
Just kind of undercut Grayson Jackson as Jackson went to try to pick up the loose ball, and Fisher called the foul.
Toms with it now, gets it across the timeline. 4:24 and counting here in the first quarter. Patience is key for this Lucas Cubs offense.
Yeah, they don't rush a lot of things, but as we said, if they get a chance, they'll push the ball in transition at
Jackson spin move.
Jackson, nice move, gets called for a foul.
Jackson really being aggressive here in the first quarter.
Well, that's what's interesting with Logan Toms. With the number of points he's scored in his career, he's not like a guy that hunts for shots. He has not taken a shot yet here in the first 4 minutes. He tries to get his teammates involved, but there's going to be some point in the game where he's going to string some baskets together, and that's what's scary about a player like him.
He's one of those kids where he wants to get his teammates involved, but he can flip that takeover switch anytime he wants to.
Yes, he can. He has that kind of ability, just a strong physical player.
Toms goes 0 for 2, but Clear Fork throws it away.
Yep. And that's been an area that Clear Fork struggled in, is just taking care of the basketball. Now, again, I think we've mentioned this before, that turnover doesn't hurt you maybe as much as a live ball turnover, but still it takes a possession away from you offensively.
Deal. He's going to get fouled. We'll see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Beachy.
And that'll be the third team foul on Clear Fork. And as we've mentioned throughout the year, the new rule on the 15 foul, in each quarter you're going to shoot 2 free throws.
Caller in the corner.
Nice drive.
Aiden Caller's got 2 more. He's got a quick 6 here in the first quarter, and he's really been that second option all year for Toms.
Yep. I mean, Aiden playing well here to start the basketball game.
Beachy to Hotz. Free throw line jumper. Garrett Hotz knocks it down. It's 11-10 Cubbies.
And the big thing is when Clear Fork scores, they're able to get into this 2-2-1 3-quarter court press, which slows the Cubs down just a little bit. Color again inside.
Great move by Aiden Caller. He's got 8.
Great patience, and the thing you really like to see as a coach is him using the glass inside.
Beachy feeds Dornbeer. He finishes. Bo Dornbeer, he's got 8 as well. Jackson in the corner. He'll hoist the 3 ball. Grayson Jackson, he's got 5.
Well, I mean, the Cubs got to be excited with the start they have here. As we said, Logan Toms has not even taken a shot yet, and they're up 16-12.
Dornbeer with it now to Beachy. Trying to get it into Hotz. Great defense by Collar. Hotz catches it on the wing. Goes baseline spin move. Can't finish at the rim. Deal ends up with the rebound.
Hotz with another nice spin move. The difference there is he tried to just put it over the front of the rim, and sometimes when you have a little bit of contact, it's a little more difficult. As a coach, you might want to see him just 2-foot jump stop and use the glass on that one.
Toms now with Beachy on him. Winners.
They're going to look to post him up.
It's going to be a kick on Hotz. Might be the best thing to happen for Clear Fork there is Toms had Beachy on his back.
Yeah. You might see more of that, especially if they get that matchup that Toms will try to take the smaller guard inside and post him up and look to score and get to the free throw line.
16-12, our score here. Inside of 3 minutes left, and it's been exactly what I think we expected it to be.
Yeah, I mean, Clear Fork got off to a great start, 8-2 lead. Lucas showed no panic, and Lucas kind of doing what they do. Doing a good job of taking care of the basketball. They've been able to get the ball inside the lane and been able to finish shots at the basket. Clear Fork's hit a couple threes, which is kind of their game a little bit. So really what we expected as we start this basketball game.
As Keaton Day is going to check into the game. Collar's going to catch and shoot. He's feeling it.
Yep.
He is absolutely feeling it tonight. He's got 11.
Well, they run that baseline out of bounds play where they set a double screen for a shooter coming off, and in this case, it's Aiden Collar, and he's able to knock down, I believe, his second three of the night.
Hotz can't finish. Let's see who they call a foul on. It's going to be on Jackson. His first team third. Both teams with 3. Minute 37 left here in the first. So not really a huge factor being at 3 fouls, minute and a half left.
No, I mean that.
Hotz is 3 of 3 at the line here in the first quarter. And he's got 5, looking for number 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to look for him a little bit more here as we continue here at the end of the first and into the second quarter.
A smooth stroke for a big guy from the stripe. He's 4 for 4 to start the game. Toms gets the crossed half.
So a little bit of difference change. You've seen previously on a made basket, Clear Fork went to that 2-2-1 three-quarter court press. Now this possession, they just drop straight to a man-to-man.
Toms is going to get it. Today. Deal. Patient offense.
Nice play by Day.
Great pass. Keaton Day finds Grayson Jackson.
They just ran that little weave, and then they just looked for an opportunity to attack a gap. Postman stepped up and helped, and they were able to drop it inside.
Jackson gets the tip. Nothing doing there. Kicked in the corner. 3 ball. Grant Spencer. That's their third triple of the first quarter, and it's 21-17. Toms has the ball now for the Cubs.
2 from the right corner and 1 from the left, so the corner 3 is going in tonight for the Colts.
That's their favorite spot this evening here inside the Cub Cave.
And you're going to see Lucas hold the ball here with 25 seconds and look to get the last shot of the quarter. And it's going to be the Cubs basketball coming out to start the second quarter. So, it's kind of that thing of in the football game that if you can score before the half and you get the ball to start the second half.
Momentum.
A little bit of momentum here. So 6 seconds, almost turned it over. Now Collar's got to attack with 2.
Deal.
Got it up in time, I think, but not.
Couldn't knock it down.
Couldn't knock it down.
21-17. Cubs hold the lead after 1. We're going to be back for the second quarter after this break.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Josh Banks alongside Coach Joe Baylaw back inside the Cub Cave. 21-17 Cubbies lead after one. Back and forth first quarter. Clear Fork's knocked down 3 threes. Offensive rebounds has really kind of helped Clear Fork so far.
Early in that quarter it did.
Cubbies with the ball. Day.
So Clear Fork comes out, changes defenses again. They're in a 3-2 zone.
Day's going to throw it off the leg of Beachy.
So baseline out of bounds. We've seen the Cubs run this set where they've run the shooter off of a double. A little bit different action here. Looks like we need a down screen for Colors. And he strokes it again.
Kohler is feeling it this evening. He's got 14.
Nice little baseline out of bounds play. Colors took the ball out of bounds and just came off of a simple down screen to get a wide open shot. But the Colts come right back and use Hotz inside, which is probably what we're going to see more of here.
Garrett Hotz, he's got 8. Day's got it in the corner. Deal. Looking for Toms. Toms playing that high post position.
Got Tom sitting in the high post here against this 3-2 zone. And they go right to him. Nice pass.
Jackson can't finish. Toms gets the offensive rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Clear Fork basketball.
Yeah, I think Coach Eisman wants him to shoot that. I mean, he's only about 5 feet from the basket. I mean, great that you want to share it with your teammate, but with his strength and scoring ability, you would probably rather have him shoot it and then look for a chance to get an offensive rebound.
Thompson's going to look to run this one out. He's going to go all the way and one. Logan Toms has 2. He's going to step to the line looking for 3. He had a running mate beside him. He decided to take that one himself.
Yeah, I mean, in a good decision. He was the bigger player going against a smaller guard. Hotz tried to make a spin move in the lane and got deflected, and then Tom just takes it the length of the floor and finishes it. Makes the free throw for the 3-point play.
27-19. Lucas with an 8-point advantage here early in the second. Van Osdell with it. Guarded by Day. Beachy. Spencer guarded by Deal. No 5 count by the officials. Hotz gets it, guarded by Kohler. Toms gets another steal, and he's going to get fouled. Pressure by this Lucas defense.
And a big emphasis at the quarter break by Coach Eisman was, let's get pressure but keep the ball in front of us. And so you saw in that possession, they did a really good job of just getting pressure on the ball, keep it in front. And even when Hotz caught it inside, didn't really allow him to spin, and he has his second straight turnover.
Winters checks back into the game, replacing Jackson, who gave them a really good offensive output there in the first. Toms catches the ball down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to Clear Fork. Toms couldn't quite catch it and regain his composure, his balance.
Yep. But you can see what Lucas is going to do against that 3-2 zone. They're going to put Logan Toms in the middle of the lane because he's going to be a guy that can really catch the ball, can finish plays, and can also pass it.
Tom's going to get called for a foul here, though. Didn't rotate down to help.
Yeah. Clear Fork's had some success when they set a ball screen and rolled, especially with Hotz setting that ball screen and rolling to the basket. And I believe he's 4 of 4, now 5 of 5 from the free throw line. So
smooth stroke for a big guy at the stripe.
And as we said, he's got to be one of their better free throw shooters. As a team, they shoot better than 70%.
6 of 6. 27-21. Toms has it for the Cubs. Gets it to Deal in the corner. Keaton Day. Winters. Toms tried to get it to Kohler. It was stolen away by Spencer. He's going to look to run to Hotz. Dornbeer tipped. It's going to stay with Clear Fork. As Senio Alt has checked into the game as well for Clear Fork.
I mean, Hotz is right at like 69.2% for the year. So right at that 70% mark. Raising that a little bit tonight as he's going 6 for 6 so far.
Spencer gets a stream from Dornberry, kicks it off to Van Osdale in the corner. He can't knock it down. Hotz gets the offensive rebound. Can't finish, gets another board. Can't finish again, and that's going to go off of Dornberry. It'll be Lucas Cubs basketball, but again, 2 more offensive rebounds for the Colts.
Hotz, great effort on the offensive glass, but again, one of the things that as a coach you would look at was maybe try to encourage him to put that on the glass a little bit, because if you're trying to just put it over the front of the rim and you're getting bumped, the ball has a tendency that's going to roll off the rim. If you put it on the glass, you can get a little bit more balance and be able to finish those plays. So that would be one of the things with Hotz, is just slow down just a little bit, take some time and put it in that square and see if you can finish the play.
Coach Eisman, we've seen him do it Saturday night in the Willett game. He'll get out there, he'll clean the floor, he'll coach the team.
As a high school coach, you do a lot of things that people don't know. That's one of the things, is clean the floor not only during the game but many times before practice.
Deal with it now. Winners in the corner. Deal up top.
They're just going to be patient to see if they can put that ball to Logan Toms in that high post area.
Deal finds the skip. Stolen away by Van Osdale. He had the skip. Kind of showed Clear Fork where he was going with that ball. Van Osdale with it. Dornberry. Dornberry in the corner. Nothing doing. It's going to be an over-the-back foul.
Good box out there by Toms.
Van Osdale is going to pick up his team's second here in the second quarter. And that's exactly what you said, Coach. A great box out by Logan Toms.
Yep. I mean, you can see the emphasis that Lucas has put here in the second quarter. Just let's keep that ball in front, keep it out of the lane, and then if you're on help side, let's give help to Hotz inside. So,
Deal's got it. Toms.
Clear Fork now looks like they're in a 2-3 zone instead of a 3-2 zone. So just a little bit different look. But again, Logan Toms is probably going to be the guy that's going to get into that high post.
Winner's going to get in the corner. Up top to Day.
Now they got Aiden Color in the high post. Good step through by Day.
Winner's 3. Nothing doing. Alt with the rebound to Hotz. Hotz bobbled it and still finished. 27-23.
I mean, with Day made the penetration, Lucas had no one at the top to get back defensively, and the Colts took advantage of it. So now cut a 9-point lead back to 4 with just under 3.5 to go in the second quarter.
Toms with it. Day with it.
Day struggling a little bit at top. Nice strength.
He was stronger than all.
Yep. I mean, got himself in a little bit of trouble with the trap, but just was strong enough to step through and found Zach Winters on the low block to finish.
Van Osdale with it, guarded by Day. Screen from Hotz. In the corner, that's Spencer. Misses. Deal gets the rebound. He's able to regain it. Great feed to Toms.
Yep.
He's going to get fouled.
And there was what we talked about earlier is, Lucas is going to be patient, but when they've got the chance to put the ball in transition at an advantage, they will. And no better person to get the ball to than Logan Toms.
And it's something that you can tell they work on consistently, is that transition. They're not going to force a transition bucket. But when they get the ball in transition, they finish at a very high success rate.
Yeah, they don't come down and just jack up shots in transition. Usually in transition, they're going to the basket to look to finish a layup and draw a foul.
Tom splits the pair.
So the Cubs are back up 7 now with just under 3 minutes to go.
Spencer has it. Guarded by Toms, almost pokes it away.
Yeah, Tom's one of the best on-ball defenders you're going to see in the area.
Van Osdale gets into the corner to Spencer. Alt. He's going to look to go all the way inside. Great defense by Collar.
Great
he stayed
defense
straight
there.
up.
I mean, that was outstanding defense by Collar.
Just slid over help side, stayed straight up, let him go right into his body. No foul call. It's a great no call.
Yep.
Deal's going to tip it away. All Spencer in the corner. Dornbeer up top. Hotz with it. Hotz going to look to go to work. He's got the smaller Deal on him, and he took advantage of it. Garrett Hotz.
Yep, just strong right-hand dribble, used his strength and got to about 12 feet and just able to elevate over top and shoot it.
He's got 14 here in the first half.
That's an unbelievable pass right there. Logan Toms, as we said, he is just going to be effective in the high post. Because one, he can catch it, and two, he can make great decisions with the basketball.
And he makes one there. His caller's got 16 now. Hotz going to shoot a three. He can do it all.
He's having an outstanding first half.
Him and Aiden Kohler are going back and forth.
Yep. Extend their defense just a little bit here, trapping at the top.
Deal. Grover, who's checked in. Jackson also checked back into the game.
They're back in that 3-2 look again. There's Toms again with a great pass.
Jackson couldn't finish.
Jackson not able to finish.
Deal gets it.
By Deal. But Clear Fork's able to pick it up.
And they still throw it away. Van Osdale couldn't control the pass.
Yep.
We got the Lucas student section right beside us, and they're one of the louder ones that we're going to hear all year.
Yeah, the Cub student section may not be large, but they're going to be loud. So they've always had a great following down here in the Cub Cave.
Deal with it. Grover. Skip past Jackson. Logan Toms. Deal all the way inside. He's going to get fouled.
Nice drive of being able to draw contact.
Milo Bergholder, who checked into the game recently for the Colts, he's going to pick up a foul. His first, team fourth. We're inside of 45 seconds, so even if you get to that fifth foul, it's not a huge deal at this point. Yep. Deal is going to step to the line for two. Knocks down the first. 33-28 Cubs. Drains them both. They're called free throws for a reason, and when you can knock down two of them, it makes your life a whole lot easier. 34-28, Cubs lead, 44 seconds left.
So it'll be interesting to see here if Clear Fork looks to get the last shot of the second quarter or if they'll take an early shot. So Lucas extending their man-to-man pressure here in the full court a little bit. And Grant Spencer going against Logan Toms, which we said Logan is one of the better on-ball defenders in the area.
No doubt about it. Dornbeer gets by Jackson. Tom steps over, helps him out. Jackson rips it away. The help side by Toms is what forced that turnover.
You're gonna expect now that Lucas is going to get the last shot of the quarter.
And it'll be Lucas ball again coming out in the third quarter.
Let's see if they are a little bit more efficient here at the end of the second quarter than they were at the end of the first.
Day, Caller. He's feeling it here, short. 1.4. Clear Fork's going to have an opportunity at a couple dribbles and half-court shot.
Maybe one. Big thing right now is Lucas doesn't want the ball to go over top of their head.
Hotz, nothing doing on that shot. 34-28 Cubs at the half. Me and the coach will be back for halftime stats after this break.
guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joe Show zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Without our amazing sponsors, so we want to give a quick shout out to them. Tonight's sponsors: Ohio Valley Manufacturing, heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services, hiring now. Coney Island Diner, Mansfield, Ohio's oldest operating restaurant located at 98 North Main Street in the heart of downtown. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. And SPHERION Mid-Ohio. Let us help you build the career you want or the awesome team you want. We help build real relationships with you so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. Again, thank you to these amazing sponsors. We'll be back for halftime stats after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Josh Banks back inside the Cub Cave for the Mechanics Bank halftime show alongside the coach Joe Baylaw. 34-28 Lucas the first half, but you're getting ready to see kind of a collection of highlights from Garrett Hotz, who we had as our player spotlight. He's got 17 in the first half, and he has just dominated everything he's wanted.
Yeah, he's played really, really well. I mean, they've been able to put the ball inside to him. He's been really active on the offensive glass. I think he's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustment Lucas makes defensively in the second half to slow him down a little bit. But, you know, on the other side, you got Aiden Culler's got 16. So he's played extremely well for the Cubs. So right now, a 6-point game at the half is going to be Lucas basketball. So if you're Coach Eisman, we kind of said this many times, is you're looking to get a score, a stop, and a score, and now you got a 10-point game.
Yeah.
If you're Coach Bradford, you want it the other way. You want to stop, a score, and a stop, and then it's a 4-point game with a chance to get it to 2.
And it's one of those situations where you've been around the game a long time. You get to 10, and you're a team like Lucas that can very patiently get the shot you want. 10 points is a tough spot in this gym against this team to get to.
Well, and the other part is just the psychology of it. Many times, if when you get the game into double digits, it's kind of a mental thing for your opponent, and then you just want to kind of continue to put that pressure on it. So, you know, the first 3 minutes of the second half will probably have a lot of will dictate a lot of how this game's going to play out the rest of the way.
As you see your first half stats here for Clear Fork, 5 twos, 4 threes, 6 turnovers, 7 fouls, 6 of 6 from the stripe. On the flip side of things, 10
those
twos.
are all Garrett Hotz.
Those are all Garrett Hotz, yeah.
Yep.
10 twos, 3 threes, 4 turnovers, 4 fouls, and 4 of 7 at the stripe for the Cubs. Not many fouls. Not a lot of turnovers by either team, really. A clean first half of basketball.
No, yeah, it was pretty clean. So it looks like Clear Fork's going to come back out in that 3-2 zone that they started the second quarter with, I believe. And let's see what Lucas does here. Their way they attacked it the first half was getting Logan Toms into that high post. So now looks like they're running Zach Winters into the high post, and Logan Toms is doing a little bit of cutting through the middle of the zone.
Tom's going to run that short corner.
Yep.
Porter to Caller.
Bad
Caller
pass.
throws it away, trying to get to Jackson on the other wing.
Yeah, bad pass.
They didn't really look to get into that short corner at all. That's something I've kind of always been told when you're playing a zone. You kind of almost want to try to get a touch
But they were just going to try to reverse it several times and make Clear Fork move a little bit. You're going to get a jump ball. It's going to go right back to Clear Fork here. So a couple sloppy possessions here to start the third quarter by both teams.
Yeah, Van Osdale kind of falls over. Jackson's able to get the jump.
You can see the matchup inside now. They have Colors guarding Hotz. They started with Grayson Jackson on him. So that's a switch they made here to start the second half.
Dornbeer.
Yeah, that's a great box out by 3 Cub players.
Zach Winters.
Winters and Color both really did a nice job of putting a body on their guy they were guarding and boxing them off the glass.
And that foul's going to go on Spencer. That's going to be his second on the box out by Winters. Tom's going to bring it across half. He's going to look to get inside. What a feed. Blocked by Bo Dornbeer.
But Toms takes it right away, and Colors is going to finish it.
Aiden Colors got 18 now, looking for 19.
But that's all Logan Toms. Number 1, he made a great pass. Next time, Winters is probably just going to have to shot fake, but rips the rebound away and then able to feed Colors for the basket and possibly and one.
And I tell you what, if you think about it, Aiden Colors got 18, and Toms is probably assisted on 8 to 10 of those 18.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Toms is not just a scorer. He's a complete basketball player here for the Cubs.
Hotz with it. He's going to get all the way inside. Nothing doing. It's going to be a turnover. No call. It'll be Lucas basketball.
Well, it looks like they may have a discrepancy here. Nope, they're going to keep the same.
Keep the call the same. Lucas basketball, turnover by Clear Fork.
I mean, Hotz really likes to go strong with that right hand in the post, so it's one of the things the Cubs are going to have to try to do is make him go back to his left.
Toms is going to float. Can't score. Hotz gets the rebound, gets it to Beachy. They're going to look to push. Van Osdale. Try to get to Dornbeer. Winters with the defense. Another turnover. Toms again going to look to get inside. He's got the smaller Beachy on him. Tried to go around Hotz. It was stolen away. Coach Bradford's going to call a timeout. As we talked about how clean the first half was, the start of the second half's kind of been the opposite. It's been pretty sloppy.
A little sloppy, but the adjustment that Lucas has made here going against this 3-2 zone is they put Logan Toms handling the ball at the top, which is going to allow him to try to get into the gaps of the zone. And then they've also set a little high ball screen there on the middleman of that 3-2, and he's been able to get in the lane. He just missed that floater, but it's going to be interesting to see if Clear Fork makes any adjustment to that because that's where he's the most dangerous, is when he gets in the lane where he can shoot it, pass it, or get to the offensive glass.
Something that we've known very accustomed to with Logan Toms is he wants to get free throw line and in. That's where he's most comfortable.
Yeah, he's not like a outstanding perimeter shooter. He's a guy that's uses that physicality to get in there.
Dornbeer gets it to Beachy. Van Osdale. Hotz. Van Osdale's going to hoist and knock it down. Adam Van Osdale's got his first triple. Every 3 they've hit has been a corner 3 tonight.
Yep. That was it from the right corner, which is, I think they started the game with 2 from the right corner by Dornbeer.
Porter with it now.
Tom's gone into that high post area.
He's going to sit there. He's going to get it in the corner. Great feed. Caller. There's another assist and another bucket for Caller. He's got 20.
Yep. I mean, Logan Toms is just such a patient basketball player.
Beachy, 3-ball, top of the key, nothing doing.
Another good box out there by Grayson Jackson.
Toms with it. Patience. Tom spin move, step
nice
through, and he finishes.
That is a really nice move.
That's patience.
So it's a 9-point game right now. So the first 3 minutes have kind of belonged to Lucas here.
Hotz with
big
the
rebound by
board.
Hotz.
Beachy's going to shoot 1.
Yep.
Knock it down. 2. Only a 2. 7 points.
That was a big offensive rebound. That was a basket that Clearfork surely needed.
Toms fighting for that offensive rebound. He's going to finish it. Logan Toms, just the bigger, stronger player right there.
Yep. I mean, we said he can play against bigger guys just because of his strength.
But Dornbeer on the other end is going to knock down another triple.
Yep, the 2 threes here kind of put Clearfork right back in the basketball game here.
Winners to Toms up top.
Here comes this ball screen at the top.
Porter will shoot it.
Winners.
Toms almost ends up with it. Can't control it.
But a good effort by Zach Winters to get to the offensive glass to allow Toms to get his hands on that basketball.
As Alt's going to check back into the game. Replacing Spencer. And Zach Deal will check in, replacing Winters.
Yep.
Beachy with it for the Colts. Van Osdale, corner 3. Nothing doing. Tom soars and knocks it out of Beachy's hand to kind of force them to reset.
Yeah, Beachy had inside position. Good job of Toms of being able to deflect the ball out of bounds.
Dornbeer, Beachy. Hotz, ball fake, free throw line, jumper. Garrett Hotz has 19.
I mean, one of the few times that Hotz has gone left tonight. Nice move, 2 dribbles, got to 15 feet and was able to elevate and shoot over top.
I'm going to call a travel on Deal. Going to call a T on Coach Eisman. Coach Eisman kind of complaining about he thought there was a foul at the top of the key.
And he really wasn't talking to the official across the floor. Was talking to the official that made the call. So
it's an interesting call there.
Yeah.
The official that made the call kind of shrugged off what Coach Eisman had said. The other official heard what he said and teed him up.
Yeah.
It's an interesting scenario there.
But big thing is it gets Clearfork right back in the game as they're perfect from the foul line and a great side out of bounds play. That was a great pass to Hotz in the key, and suddenly it's a tie basketball game.
And Hotz has 23.
Yeah, he's had an outstanding first half and is really trying to put together a complete game tonight.
Tom's corner running again. Jackson gave it to him. He's going to shoot a 3-ball. Can't knock it down. Zach Deal's going to soar for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Cubs. But the effort by Zach Deal to attack the glass and get that offensive rebound.
And able to rebound it in traffic, that's a big key.
Collar's going to get it to Deal. Up top to Toms in the corner. Collar, nothing doing.
Ran that same action in the first half, and Collar was able to get a wide open 3, so Clearfork doing a much better job defending Collar coming off that down screen.
Deal with it, Porter. Jackson in the corner.
Nice
Great
pass.
feed to Collar. They're going to call a travel. Took one too many steps there. Collar did after he caught it. You'll see here on the replay.
I don't know.
They're going to look for Hotz again. He catches. Can't finish. Defense by Collar.
That's another great pass, though, and a great catch by Hotz.
Jackson can't finish. Collar can't finish. Beachy with the rebound. Great pass. Deal playing corner. Can't come away with it. Hotz knocks it down. 2-point lead for the Colts.
Yep. Hotz is hot right now. He's really feeling it. So
little 18-footer goes down for him. Gonna get to Toms in
He
the
has 8
corner.
points here in the third quarter. He had 17 at the half.
Caller, catch and shooting. Caller, he can't knock it down. Grayson Jackson soars for the offensive rebound. Gives Lucas another possession. Porter with it now. Tom's still running that high post. They're going to get it to him. Great feed to Caller. He can't finish, but we're going to have a foul. It's going to go on Hotz. That's his third.
That could be big. So it'll be interesting to see with a minute 13 if Coach Bradford keeps him in here at the end of the third or makes a decision to take him out.
Caller knocks down the first. Makes it a one-possession ball game, 1 point ball game. Minute 13 here left in the third as seeing Coach Hotz, Garrett Hotz looking over at Coach Bradford telling him, I'm good, just calm down, it's okay. Knowing he has 3. Second one rims out for Caller, 44-43, Colts lead. Alt with it.
And Logan Toms is now matched up on Hotz. So they played about 3 or 4 different guys on him right now.
There's that defense by Toms. You had mentioned he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the area.
Well, he can defend the guard out front, and now he's going to defend a post guy inside. It's just his physical attributes make him one of the best defenders in the area.
Van Osdell with it now to Beachy. 40 seconds and counting here in the third. Colts lead by 1. Hotz with it now, guarded by Jackson now. Tried to feed to Beachy. It's going to go off of Beachy. The defense by Deal. And I fully expect 1 shot out of Lucas at this point.
Yeah, we'll see. 35 seconds. I would not be surprised. But the other part is Lucas has gone for the last shot in both the first and the second quarter and really haven't gotten a great look at the end of the quarter. So I think they might look to attack a little bit earlier here and see what happens.
Toms gets it in the corner. Thought about the pass to Jackson. Nothing doing. Gets it to him instead. He floats. Grayson Jackson floats and scores. 45-44.
So they attack
Lucas.
a little bit earlier. Clear Fork with a half-court shot at before the buzzer.
45-44. Lucas has the advantage after 3. We'll be back for money time after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks alongside the coach. Bo Dornbeer can't knock down the 3 here in the fourth quarter, and that's going to be on Senyo Alt. The box out again, the crucial part of that play.
Yep, box him out, and he just grabbed a hold of Colors. So the Cubs get a stop, have a 1-point lead, and looking to get a score to see if they can extend it to 3 or 4?
Going to get a screen for Toms. Jackson's going to hoist a 3. Grayson Jackson knocks it down. That's a huge shot. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yep. Grayson Jackson, that's a confident shot right there. So he goes to double digits with 12 for the game.
Beachy to Dornbeer. Van Osdale. Hotz again guarded by Toms. Senyo Alt's going to go to the lane. He can't finish. Toms with the rebound. He's going to look to push. Logan Toms. He's going to get fouled. I want to say it's on Beachy.
Second foul on the Colts here in the first minute of the fourth quarter.
That's 3 on Beachy, 3 on Hotz.
And you can see Tom's just being a little bit more aggressive here in the second half than he was in the first.
Caller with it now. Grayson Jackson. Deal.
In that zone. Deal in the middle of it.
Toms.
And Tom's that short corner.
He's got 10 now.
I mean, Aiden Culler kind of returns the favor. Toms has made several passes to him, and Culler finds him in the short corner, able to finish.
Hotz goes through and around Toms. He's got 27.
Yep. Nice job of using the glass.
Toms looked to step through the double. Deal's going to shoot a 3-ball. Nothing doing. Beachy going to save it. Ends up on the floor.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Lucas. Lucas basketball.
Alt with the hustle. Beachy maybe an unnecessary save there. I think that would have been off of Lucas here in the corner.
Well, couldn't really see it, but you like your team to be aggressive, going after loose basketballs.
Jackson. Toms.
Nice
Caller.
screen. Nice screen. That's a great screen.
Again, off of an inbounds play, Aiden Caller knocks down a 3.
They had run him a couple times to the ball side. That time they just run him opposite, and Gabe Porter shot a great flare screen. And there's Hotz again. He's just been dominant tonight. 12 points here in the second half.
29 on the evening.
Man, gonna say they had his hands and bumped Toms about 4 times. So I believe that's going to be is that the fourth or the third? Third
13 foul, but we still got 5.5 minutes remaining.
Yep.
Deal's got it.
So that 3-2 zone, they're back to Logan Toms being in the post, kind of floating in and out of there.
Grayson Jackson.
Nope.
Van Osdale with kind of an awkward pass. Spencer tried to save it, couldn't do it.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw that pass, you just really need to throw it towards the basket and allow your teammate to run under it. He kind of threw it to the corner, and it went out of bounds.
Deal with it now. 5-point ball game for the Cubs. Toms to Jackson.
And there it is.
Tom's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting to see how Lucas moves him around. As we said to start the second half, they had him handle the ball at the top, allowed him to use his dribble to get into the lane. First half, he just kind of sat in that high post. Well, now what they've done is they put him on a wing, and he's kind of dove into that high post. But he's such an effective player when he catches it in there. Big thing now is Lucas is going to have to convert from the free throw line, is they're going to be shooting 2 free throws for the next 4:52 of the game.
And the other big thing here, that was Garrett Hotz' 4th foul.
Yep, that's huge. That is huge right now.
Van Osdale with it.
High ball screen, they just switched it.
Thrown away by Caller. Caller goes up,
nice move.
Finishes. He's got 26. Timeout, Coach Tim Badford. Aiden Caller's got 26. They got 3 players in double figures.
Yep.
And an 8-point advantage.
Yep, that was a big play right there. So Clearfork, was able to actually take the lead. But now Lucas has responded here in the first 3.5 minutes of the fourth quarter and been really solid defensively.
They've done everything right. They've played Lucas basketball here in the fourth quarter. Patience, get out in transition when you can. Now, like you said, it's going to come down to free throws and attack Garrett Hotz. He's got 29 on the evening for Clear Fork, but he's got 4 fouls with 4 minutes remaining.
Yep. And Lucas has 0 team fouls, so they can continue to be even more aggressive defensively. But I really think their emphasis right now is just, hey, let's keep the ball in front. Make sure when a shot goes up that we're going to put a body on their offensive rebounders and limit them to 1 shot. Now they're extending their pressure a little bit here in the full court. And
Toms didn't block it, but he affected it, and that's going to be 5 on Hotz. He just picked up number 5.
Yep, that was big. Interesting play, though. Logan Toms looked like a defensive back there. Kind of spun off Hotz and went for the interception, and it went off his hands, and then kind of a wild play. And then on a loose ball, Hotz commits his 5th foul, and that is huge as he exits the game with, 29, I believe?
Yeah, 29 on
29.
the evening.
So now Clear Fork's going to have to find that next scorer here in the next 4:28.
So far this evening, it's been the other guy in double figures, Bo Dornbeer, for them, as Deal knocks down the first freebie.
Yeah, but Dornbeer hit, I think he has, 3 threes, hit 2 of them to start the basketball game.
He had 6 points in the first 4 minutes of the game,
Yeah.
and he's had 5 since.
So he splits the pair.
Dornbeer's got it in his hands, guarded by Jackson. Dornbeer's going to look to go all the coast to coast. Bo Dornbeer, coast to coast, finishes.
So they keep it at, they keep it under a double digit here, 58-50. I think you're going to see Lucas show patience here against this zone. Going to look at the ball reverse from side to side. Day with the ball at the top. So here it's touched the third side of the floor already.
Caller, Jackson, Toms.
And there's Logan Toms. I mean, that's just a great cut. Sneaks behind the 2 low defenders in the zone, and Lucas finds him. But the key thing Lucas did, started the ball on the right side. It went to the left side, came back to the right side. Toms makes a cut underneath the zone, finds the open gap, and they find him.
Toms now with 12, and it's a 9-point ball game.
And just a quiet 12 here. Yeah. Within 10 of becoming the all-time scorer. But
now within 9, 3.5 to go.
I don't think that's on his mind. I think what's on his mind is just winning this basketball game.
Day pokes it away, but we're going to have a foul. Who are they going to call it on? It's going to be on Zach Deal. But again, as you said, that's only the team first.
Yep. So they can be a little bit more aggressive here. Just need to be smart. So baseline out of bounds, box play. Dornbeer just screened up and rolled right back to the basket.
Dornbeer and Hotz size have been at an advantage all night.
Yeah. So Dornbeer kind of taken over since Hotz fouled out here with just over 4 minutes to go.
Toms.
Again, Lucas is they're going to show great patience here, I think.
Jackson.
You're going to see Toms handle it, Aiden Culler handle it. Aiden Culler, nice move on the baseline.
28 for Caller tonight. Beachy with it now for the Colts. Van Alsdale, Dornbeer in the corner. Can't knock it down. Ends up in the hands of Deal.
Let's see if Lucas tries to pull this out a little bit against this zone.
How about that pass? The block. Toms, spin move. Logan Toms. He's got 15 now. And how about the spin move?
Yeah, he's, as we said, he's a really nice player.
Spencer with it, guarded by Day. Dornbeer left open. Bo Dornbeer's got 18.
Yep, he likes that right corner. That's, I think he's had, 5 threes, and 4 of them have come from that spot in the right-hand corner.
Tom's with it now. He's going to go to the line for 2 more, looking for 16 and 17. One thing I've noticed watching Lucas all year, whether I've been here covering the game or just observing, when you get in the last 3 minutes of a basketball game, Logan Toms flipped this switch, and he just attacks everything.
You know, that's just his experience of being a 4-year starter here from his freshman year.
We're going to have a timeout. Clear Fork, full timeout. Tell you what, I think.
And that leaves Clear Fork with just 2 timeouts left, and the Cubs haven't used one yet tonight.
I think Toms is 3 of 6 from the line tonight.
Yeah.
Struggling at the free throw line. Not something he normally does. But
I mean, I think with under 2 minutes here, if Lucas gets the ball back on the next possession, you're probably going to see him spread the floor out even more.
Spread it out, move the ball.
And Clear Fork, if they score, if they come down and score, Lucas needs to be prepared to handle, full court aggressive pressure here. But the big advantage the Cubs have is they're shooting 2 free throws, so they just got to be strong with the basketball and, fight through those traps and get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Toms has one more. Bobby Grover's checked into the game for Lucas. As Day and Jackson will have a seat for Grover, and Winter is also back into the game. Toms splits the pair. He's got 16. Dornbeer.
Just got to keep him in front.
Got it to Van Osdale. Stolen away by Toms. Toms is going to get called for an offensive foul. It's going to be Toms' second. No team foul.
He just tried to do that little Euro step and put his shoulder into the defender's chest and got called for a charge.
Van Osdale guarded by Grover. Van Osdale is going to get fouled by Grover. That'll be his first, team third.
That's not the foul you want to make. If you're going to foul him, you want to foul him before he gets into a shooting motion. So a little bit of a mistake there by the Cubs. So 2 shots.
Cut it to 8 if he knocks them both down. First one's up and gets a friendly roll off the front of the iron.
I believe Clear Fork's
perfect from the stripe tonight. They are.
I don't think they missed as a team.
He's going to get a friendly roll again, 10 for 10.
So
8-point ball game. Logan Toms has in his hands, gets it to Deal. Feeds Toms. Toms.
That's not good there.
No contact injury.
Well, no, I think he stepped on somebody's foot. But that's scary for the Cubs right now. You can't have him go down. So with the minute 20, tough kid though. Jim pretty much silent right now because a lot of concern in this gym of him being able to continue to play.
He's going to step to the line and shoot his 2.
Yeah, he's going to shoot 2 free throws here, but probably he's going
to be pulled out.
Maybe. I don't know. He's a tough character.
Knocks down the first. He's got 17.
hopefully it's just a little bit of a tweak of that ankle and nothing more serious than that. But tough kid right here.
Knocks them both down. He's going to immediately come out. Grayson Jackson will check in. He's going to go down to the end of the bench. Trainer's going to take a look at him. He's 4 points away. Beachy's going to take a really crazy shot.
Yeah, not a bad foul there by Lucas, though, on the rebound. Because Clear Fork's not in the bonus yet. We'll be in the bonus on the next foul. But good job there of Lucas defending the out of bounds. A little screen-to-screener action by the two post guys.
Zach Deal intercepts that pass.
And Lucas just needs to take care of the ball right now. Be strong with the basketball, rescue it in traps. And you're looking for layups or free throws.
And they're going to get a layup.
They got a layup but a blocked shot.
Van Osdale can't finish. Grover gets the rebound. He's going to get fouled. Bobby Grover's going to step to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Spencer, his third. Grover to shoot two, put the game on ice.
I'd like to thank our 500-plus viewers here tonight.
Huge crowd.
Good crowd here at the game and a good crowd watching the OH report tonight.
As Grover goes 2 for 2 from the stripe, makes it a 12-point game, and that's going to pretty much seal the deal. Spencer, short. Jackson with the rebound. He's going to pull it out. They're just going to hold on to this one.
Take care of it, though. You got to take care of it.
Van Osdale. Nothing doing there. Caller strong for the rebound.
And there's our our man of the night right now for the Cubs. Aiden Cullors, 28 points, got a chance to go to 30. Outstanding night tonight.
Offensively, defensively, and on the glass. He's just, and assist-wise too, him and Logan Toms have kind of shared the wealth passing the ball all evening.
I mean, these are two really nice players that have had really nice careers here at Lucas, and just tough kids. And that's those are the kind of kids you love to coach.
29.
So a special night here for Aiden Cullors.
Yep,
that's a big night. So the Cubs are going to come away with a nice victory here tonight.
They bounce back after the loss as Van Osdale's going to hoist one. Who other than Caller to get the final rebound of the evening. Deal's got the ball, 71-57. The Lucas Cubs are going to be victorious here inside the Cub Cave. We'll be back for our Mechanics Bank postgame show and our MVP interview. I think we all know who it's going to be after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own. Highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host. Sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Another shout out to these amazing sponsors that allow us to do what we do here at the OH Report. Ohio Valley Manufacturing, heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services, hiring now. Coney Island Diner, Mansfield, Ohio's oldest operating restaurant, located at 98 North Main Street in the heart of downtown. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchens and baths, windows and doors since 1970. And of course, SPHERION Mid-Ohio. Let us help you build the career you want, or the team you want. We build real relationships with you, so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. Again, thank you to these amazing sponsors who allow us to do what we all love to do here at the OH Report. We'll be back for MVP and postgame stats after this break.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
we're here with our Coney Island MVP, Aiden Color. Aiden, outstanding game tonight, 30 points, career high. How's it feel?
It feels good, but just credit to all my teammates. I didn't really do much work tonight. I was just under the basket at the right time, and credit to Logan Toms, Zach Deal, Gabe Porter, Grayson Jackson, and Zach Winters, all those guys that got me the ball.
Well, you're a pretty humble guy. I remember interviewing you last year, but you had an outstanding game tonight, not just scoring. I would say you probably had 7 or 8 rebounds. You and Logan Toms had some nice assists, him giving it to you, you giving it to him. So you guys get your 15th win on the year. If I look at your record, I mean, your 4 losses have been to really good teams. I think you lost at Gallion, and maybe Logan, I think, maybe went down in that game at Gallion. And then you've gotten beat by Crawford, Crestview, and Willard, 3 really good basketball teams. So you got a chance now. You go to the end of the year here. I think you got a double weekend at home, and then your last game's on the road at Ontario. So as you get into this week and next week and begin to prepare for the tournament, kind of what are you as seniors kind of emphasizing that you need to do here late in the year?
I think we need to work on our communication on defense. I don't think that can ever be as good as it can be. So I think we need to emphasize that, and then we just need to bring energy every day in practice and practice the way we're going to play in the tournament. We need to play one way from here on out.
Well, you sound just like an old coach who would say the same thing. You can never talk enough, and you can never. I mean, the big thing that I always told our players is 2 things you can control every day, especially in practice, is the energy and effort that you bring. But you really got to like your win tonight, because you guys kind of stretch it out. Clear Fork made a run back, and then I guess maybe talk a little bit about that fourth quarter, kind of maybe as you came out of the huddle. What was the emphasis that you guys had as a basketball team?
Out of the fourth quarter, Iceman just told us, we need to get the ball up high and then drive and look on the baseline or get it to the high post and just dish it inside and go finish.
You guys had a lot of nice things, high post, short corner, high post. So congratulations, career night. And as always, Eli, if you want to look at the camera, you can give a shout-out to anybody you'd like to.
I'd like to shout out my teammates, coaches, and then my grandma watching at home.
All right, Aiden, again, congratulations, great night. Best of luck the rest of the season as you get into tournament play.
Thank you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. If you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Josh Banks alongside Hall of Fame coach Joe Baylaw for our Mechanics Bank postgame show. You see some Cubs sightings here tonight. Riley Gossam, Corbin Toms, Coach Charlie Toms, JV coach. You always have, when you graduate from Lucas, you always come back and show your support to everybody, and something we see anytime we're here. But on to this game tonight, we seen Clear Fork really come out in that third quarter, make a run, took a lead at one point, and then the defensive flip and just everything kind of started to go Lucas's way, and they come away victorious tonight at home by a score of 71-57.
Well, I think one of the things that you see is the experience of Lucas. So you talk about a guy like Logan Toms, and then we're looking at his brother and Riley Gossam. Those guys have a ton of career wins here at Lucas. And that's one of the things. When you have guys that have experience, and especially winning experience, they don't panic. So, they had an 8-point lead. Clear Fork comes back, takes the lead, but there was no panic. They just kind of ratcheted down their defense, were a little bit more patient offensively, and just kind of played Lucas Cub basketball. So really good win for the Cubs here tonight in the Cub Cave.
And I think one thing we also seen is everybody, when you talk about Lucas, for the last 4 years really, since he came into this program as a freshman, Logan Toms has kind of been a focal point. Tonight we got to see Aiden Caller puts up 30. Grayson Jackson goes into double figures.
Yep.
They're not just Logan Toms. They can beat you with multiple guys.
Yeah, their balance tonight was a big difference in the basketball game. And if you're Coach Eisman, you got to really like how Colors and Grayson Jackson played tonight, because that just gives you another weapon as you go to the tournament, that they just can't focus everything on Logan Toms. And as we said, Logan Toms doesn't hunt for shots. He lets the game come to him, but when it comes time that he needs to make a play, whether it's scoring or dishing for an assist or getting a defensive stop or getting a rebound, he's the guy that's right in the mix. And when you're a coach and have a player like him, he can make you a really good coach.
We're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats here post-game. You see the score, 71-57 Lucas. Clear Fork, we talked about their free throw shooting at the beginning, 70% as a team. They go 10 of 10 tonight, so that's going to bump up a little bit. They go 12-2, 7 threes, 14 turnovers, 17 fouls. On the flip side of things, Lucas goes 22s, 5 threes, 9 turnovers, only committed 7 fouls, and they go 16 of 23 at the stripe. They shoot 13 more free throws than Clear Fork, and that's a 1-point difference in the game.
Yeah, but the other part is, you look at that and you're saying, you have that 13 difference, but Clear Fork had to foul a little bit at the end to get that. I mean, the big loss was with about 4.5 minutes when Garrett Hotz fouled out, because he was just outstanding for Clear Fork tonight. So, as I said, you give Lucas a lot of credit. I mean, they're a really good basketball team. 15 of 4. We mentioned their 4 losses. Really the quality basketball teams. They got 3 games, 2 games here at home, and then a week from Saturday they finish in Ontario. So they've got a chance to go into the tournament on a really nice run here, and playing well. And that's what you want to be doing at the end of this year, is playing your best basketball, and they have a chance to do that.
Well, and you credit Coach Eisman for a lot of that too. The things that he's done with this program since he took over his alma mater.
Yes.
And then the way that he's not afraid to schedule these schools. He goes out, he schedules Colonel Crawford every year. This year they play Crestview, they play Willard, they play Clear Fork tonight. They're still going to play Ontario, and they're playing Plymouth, who isn't no slouch this year either.
No, I mean, he's even in the past he's gone to some like holiday events and played some of the better teams across the state. So you have to do that. I mean, we all know the league they're in is not the strongest league. So if you're going to give your team a chance to be the best team they can be and make that run in the tournament and get to that district final with a chance to go to the regional, you have to play teams like Clear Fork, like you played Willard. You played Crestview, you played at Crawford. Those are not easy places to win. So, he's done a good job preparing this team, and now what you continue to do is over this next 2 weeks, you continue to prepare, and hopefully when you open up tournament play, which they do, I believe, against Crestline.
Yes,
correct. And that you're ready to be playing your best basketball for probably the 4 most exciting weeks of sports here in Ohio is Ohio high school basketball.
Definitely my favorite time of the year, probably yours as well. So you see on the docket next for the Lucas Cubs is those Crestline Bulldogs, who they're going to see in the first round of the tournament. They're going to play them again in conference play right here inside the Cub Cave.
Yep.
And then for Clear Fork, you see they get River Valley. River Valley, a very talented MOAC team.
Yeah, they go River Valley on Friday, then they go to have Madison at home on Tuesday, and then they end their season at Ontario on Friday night, and then Lucas comes in, they end their season at home versus Ontario, and then Lucas plays at Ontario on Saturday night. So the other thing is, we mentioned about the tournament, is that Lucas plays Crestline here in the opening round, and then they also if they win, they'll play the winner of Sandusky Central Catholic and Monroeville
Right
at
back
home
here.
again in the sectional final. So they get a chance to play 2 tournament games at home before they would get into district play, which is at Willow.
Yep, 2 potential home games in one of the toughest gyms in
Yep.
our area to play in.
Yep.
It's going to be an exciting time for us. We're going to get to take in a lot of high school basketball for the next month and a half. I'm excited for it, Coach. I know you are.
Yep.
But for our camera guy, Jeremy Peoples, our producer, Adam Thompson, these two always do a great job for us. Hall of Famer Joe Baylaw by my side. It's great to call games with him. I'm Josh Banks. Guys, we had over 500 viewers tonight. Thank you so much, everybody that tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the game. And until next time, everybody, stay safe.